Hello again, everyone, and thank you for tuning back into my vlog. As you read earlier in my blog post, I've recently watched my first ever episode of Black Mirror, and let me tell you, it was quite interesting. Through the dynamics of just looking at how society works, I am truly amazed. In this episode of Black Mirror, they basically show us how a world would be where everyone is moving in society based upon ratings, based upon what you think of a person. Um, for example, let's just say I work at a place that sells French fries, and I give you French fries, and you don't like the French fries so much, so you rate me a 1 star. My rating would go down. The max being 5 stars. So it totals out, and people who do not meet the standard of stars also are not allowed to do certain things. Prime example inside of this episode that we watched, the girl could not get on a plane due to the fact that her rating had decreased. She could not rent a car, which is quite insane. Um, just thinking about just how society moves, honestly, in the same way. We have something very similar when it comes to things such as Instagram. Certain crowds you are just not allowed to be inside of if you're not within the same followers following ratio. If you don't have that following behind you, people just don't look at you the same. And I also think it works the same way with Twitter and other things and so forth. It also opens up different opportunities for you if you do have a greater following than most people. Whether that be at school, for example, people may feel as though you are the person they want to go through with promotions, even though someone else may have a greater promotion skill set. If you just happen to have more followers, there you go, right there. It's just really interesting to see how that actually fits into society. Um, when you have a great following behind you, it's really just insane. That we can also relate that to our current presidential situation with Donald Trump's following being insane. Granted, Hillary was still Hillary, but Donald Trump's following has grown substantially throughout the time that he went on his campaign run as president. He had the greater of the population behind him versus Hillary. So there goes another example where you can see that honestly your following is really just massive. And the crazy thing about it is your following is not always your support system. These are just the people who may view you as being better than the next person, and it's just interesting to see. I can only imagine, you know, how that would play into real life if everything that we did was based upon this rating system, was based upon the opinion of another person. It could be as easy as someone just having a bad day and looking over at me and saying, "Oh, whoop, 1 star," and just like that, my whole life could be ruined. Uh, it's just wild to see. You know, a lot of people have biases against other people, so there's that as well. That would just be an insane society to live in. And honestly, granted, we are not far from it. I would not put it past us to get there, but I hope we never do. I would definitely suggest that everyone go tune in to Black Mirror and just take a gander at different episodes on there. There are honestly some very interesting episodes on there that will really change your mind and change your perspective on how the world really is in today's society. Furthermore, I would like to say, don't let anyone's opinion stop you from moving forward in life and becoming the best you can be. Thanks.